amount of time I played Ignister, it will be shortly.
Yeah, fair.
So, in Master Duel news, the long-awaited ban list has arrived.
Yeah.
And what a ban list it is, let me tell you. The cards that have been banned are as follows. Cyber ain't... No,
So cards that have been banned are as follows. Cards that are limited is as follows.
Yeah, sorry, I got way too excited.
You did.
Cards that are limited are as followed. Cyber Angel Ben 10 to 1 and Conquistador of the Golden Land.
Ben 10 being 1 is cool.
Sure. I can see here there's a lot more space.
There is a lot more space for
They could have put in a lot more cards. Cards that did things.
So Conk being 1.
It's just, it's a massive fuck you to Eldritch, but like, oh no.
Eldritch did get to dominate early. The early Master Duel meta was just all Eldritch.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Fuck Eldritch. It's a rare. They get double crafting points back on their 2 rares that they have to scrap.
They do, and I have 3 gold.
Oh, is that a thing, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's
announced.
it.
So
that's really nice.
For every card you craft that has been touched on this, you get an extra 20 gems or 20 points.
That's very
So
nice.
you get double back.
Very nice. Should be the way it is with crafting system like that. Drytron probably just stays the same. Does Drytron things with 1 Ben 10.
It's slightly less consistent, but that's it.
It literally happened in the TCG.
It still has 3 evil.
Yeah.
Like,
Do the thing. Anything else that you think should be at 1? Like hard 1?
Hard one.
Not
there's
0.
a lot of stuff that should have been banned. So.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Not 0,
Well,
but like...
Most of it should have been banned. Like the big problem cards should have been banned. Union Carrier.
Hey, that's my deck you're talking about.
You can do it without it, and you know you
but
can.
it makes it more consistent. My deck got hit on this ban list. The card that I don't play went to 2.
Anywho, so moving on to the semi-limits, we have DD Dynamite,
Sure.
Denko's not Denko, Sekka's Light, Sekka's Light,
Sekka's Light, yeah.
Fusion Destiny, Torn Scales, Fractal, one of these virtual world things, Roshi Lao Lao, Cobalt Sparrow, Roxy's, and the card he was talking about, Adamantipator Analyzer, all to 2.
I literally didn't check which Adamantipator it was. I was just like, it's one of them. It went
Can
to
I
2.
ask?
It's literally
What does
the
it matter?
worst one.
It is the worst one that went to
I
2.
know this answer. The answer will be, but I like the idea that somebody at Konami HQ was like, and they have said this: "Well, guys, we're getting rid of the semi-limit list. It shouldn't be here. We're going to move everything off it or everything on it to limited or banned." And then whoever the fuck was working in Master Duel said, "Cards should be at 2," and now that's all they're doing.
Well, so Master Duel effectively is an OCG ban list, correct? Like
Close. It's closer to OCG than us, right?
OCG traditionally will be like to 2.
Yeah. Which
Like-
I don't mind.
You have at the
think it's
moment
good.
like branded. They have like shit that's at 2.
It's like, wait, just calm.
And then when it keeps going, and because the going to 2 did literally nothing, they're like to 1. But only one of the 2 cards that we just put to 2.
Yeah.
And then on the 3rd list, they're like,
Time to die.
ban the card that we put to 2, and the card that's a 1 can stay.
Yeah, it's interesting that their formats do like last longer. The lifespan of a deck is slightly longer than ours, from what I've seen. But it's more that the power creep happens.
Yeah,
and then
they
things like
check it until power creep overtakes it. So that's kind of what they've just seemingly hit. That I think we'll get into as the news goes on. Is that in the OCG? Unless even if we don't cover it, I'll be covering it this weekend on the channel. Check it out. That OCG meta has warped with the new stuff that's coming out. That like Link 2 deck, the level 2 Link 2 rank 2 spam.
Those things. Yeah.
Because branded has been checked so much, that deck is now just fucking dominating.
oh right, because Brandon wasn't strong enough to deal with it when it came through. So now it's just like
Now it's just god tier. It didn't win events, but it dominated top cuts.
okay.
So like other decks still won. Like Flondereese did very well still. Because like a Link 2 spam deck, guess what? Flondereese can kind of check that very easily.
Empen sits there and's like, no effect for you, Stu.
Yeah.
Call an ambulance.
But yeah, that seems to have essentially happened with the way that the OCG does their ban lists. However, this will do nothing. This is effectively just they put every good deck into the search engine, and we're like, the first card that comes up, we're putting 2.
Guys, I didn't know that Red Eyes was on the ban list.
What's it, 3 now?
It was a 1 because that was pre-errata Red Eyes needed to be checked, but now that it has been errated,
It's now 3 in every form of the game.
Yes. One thing I did notice about this is that no card that has been limited, semi-limited, is above a super.
Yeah, true.
That is interesting and kind of weird.
Guys, I'm gonna get 30 normal gems back for my 1 ammo.
That is actually kind of weird. It could be coincidence, I guess, but it seems like
I highly doubt it.
When they're giving you the double gems back in scraps, they have literally no reason to not ban ultras.
yeah.
Like, you're gonna get a lot back in return. Fucking ban ultras. It's fine. People won't give 2 shits because they
also-
get their money back.
Does Fusion Destiny being semi-limited?
They mentioned in their release that it was a thing to address upcoming cards as well.
Yeah,
Sure.
They
So
did give
even before we
reasons.
get DP, Fusion Destiny's been put
Or
to
it's
2.
So what you're saying is, listen, guys, I'll make this super clear. If we get DPE and I don't get funders, I am
Same set.
I will find you. And I will
Same
fucking destroy your company. I will do it. If I don't get to normal summon and these fuckheads get to summon a fucking idiot fusion big mech dickhead that gets to all it does is pop itself, I will come for you. Anyway.
But yeah, so I think time frame wise, it starts on May 9th, and I think like the time that they bring in a new one is relatively soon. Like it wasn't on that thing that I just had up there.
The new set? Or the new ban
No,
list?
the new ban list.
The new ban list is the 9th of May.
No. But they've put an end date on it.
Oh, when's the end date for it?
Well, it wasn't on the thing that I had.
Oh, okay.
I've definitely seen it. It was
Making
on.
another prediction. It's when the battle pass ends.
It's Battle Pass.
You know what? I think it might be.
I'm right this time. Konami was just a little slow last time. They were like, "Oh, we forgot about it. Let's just release a little list, and then when the next battle pass."
Because I have a feeling it was a J month. So it's either June or July. So June would line up with the end of the battle pass.
It is.
We move anyway.
Yeah, keep
Blake
going,
updates in a second.
Keep going.
So we have an announcement for the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, which I'm reading here off Twitter, which is disgusting. We are thrilled to announce Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game TCG Championships for 2022 in the individual territories of North America, Central America, and South America this summer. Separately, championships will also be held in Europe and Oceania.
That's us.
That's me!
Where are
You!
However, we don't have a Nats anymore.
No. So I
I
don't
guess
know what it'll be.
We're probably the least important out of all these groups, so we'll address it last. North America has theirs. They get a Nats. No WCQ though, because there's no real point to having a WCQ when there's no Worlds. You go to Nats, you get your invite for next year's WCQ. Literally every fucking person who's like, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Will have an invite to WCQ next year.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
So
now
many
that I think about
people already had their invites, and now we're doing a Nats that literally just gives you a free invite for next year's WCQ. There's going to be so many pass downs in that room.
it. So many.
Blake can finally get your invite. No, you have your invite. Jake can finally get your invite. No, you have your invite. I can finally I have mine. Okay.
Yep.
And then after that, you got Europe. Europe got theirs announced as well. Is Europe whole Europe region WCQ, or is it a...
They normally have Euros.
Yeah, which is their
But
WCQ.
there
But each
will then
individual
be-
Nats.
Yeah.
It must be individual Nats.
You'd assume so. It, Again, wasn't in the...
The Twitter.
Oh, hang on. Here we go. UK events.
Ah, okay, cool.
There's many links for me to press.
That then does bring us to us here in Australia, the people that you care about. For us, it is states. So they announced it at our last YCS before COVID that they were discontinuing Nats as a thing in our country and moving to states instead. They've held true to that we are going to be doing a state championships instead. We will see you in Sydney. However,
If I don't do well in Sydney, you'll see me in Brisbane.
no, you can only enter one.
Ah,
You
bullshit.
can only enter one state
So,
championships.
Melbourne.
Northern Territory, please.
Let's go.
Let's go to
Oh,
Northern
that's
Territory.
true,
Let's go
isn't it?
crushed
Oh,
up.
wait, no,
Doc's
hang
gonna
on.
walk
Wait,
into
wait,
that
wait,
room
wait,
like,
wait.
I'm gonna win this, and we're just gonna fucking shut
No,
up and be
you
like,
are
no.
not.
Hello, Ducklet. What's the place called? New Zealand. Do they fall into our thing?
They're in the
They
Oceanic
have
region.
their own thing.
Okay, so we can't enter theirs.
We cannot enter this.
June 9th.
June 9th.
June 9th.
That's when it ends?
Apparently so.
I
Interesting.
knew it was a J month.
They might be doing monthly ban lists.
That would explain why this one's maybe light, because
Yeah.
they want to like not go straight in with a
They
fucking,
aren't
like
good enough
Friday
to keep up with
13th.
monthly ban lists.
Ah.
They don't care that much.
It's an online card game. It takes like 2 seconds.
Being
Well,
that
I've
it
said,
is,
I've said before, it would also take 2 seconds to put a good format festival into this game, but they don't do it anyway. Or just
Because they got to get through the easy ones.
let
first.
people craft ban stuff.
before you keep ranting,
Yeah.
if you had actually competed in any of these, you would know there's a survey at the end where it asks you about
hate
different
that.
formats you would like to do.
I hate that because you know they don't give a fuck. But anyway, I hate
No,
that.
they definitely took everyone's advice on the first survey they did.
Yeah, the
Was it?
NR Rarity Festival I don't think was a thing until after the first one had happened.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's okay.
they gave like a bunch of survey questions at the very start of the game. It was like the first month or something of the game.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much every recommendation that they gave you the option for, they implemented.
Why do we all suck then?
I don't know.
Why haven't we made anything fun?
Well, because you're not taking part in these surveys,
Yeah.
you are part of the problem.
No, the people voting are the problem. Oh, yes, true. The people voting are the problem.
So
The people voting. Fuck them.
going back to the Nats thing,
Yes.
very short turnaround on these announcements. Like we're mid-April, and the announcement for like Australia's stuff is like starts mid-May. It's like cool. People need to book travel. Like not everyone lives in
Yes.
Sydney.
I've seen other, like we had this for, I think Digimon was also really fast. Pokemon
Yeah.
was, they're all like, shit, we can get the venue
Yeah.
and we can do it. Let's not leave time for this to go wrong.
We are
Go.
also going to Melbourne at some
June?
point. Like I'm going on like a 2-week holiday, and I can guarantee they're going to be like Nats is in that 2 weeks. I'm going to be like,
In that case,
holidays
hopefully-
gone.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh my god, that's next month.
yep,
Yeah.
Ah!
yep.
Okay, that's not good.
Well,
Yep.
the month after.
Oh, it's in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh wait, now hang on. If you do, you're doing two things, aren't you?
Yeah. Pokemon's in June.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Shit.
I'm going to Melbourne for that as a part of my holiday.
Sure,
But that's going to be like a week into my holiday.
Yeah.
I'm going around the countryside.
Hell yeah. You going for a drive or you going for a fly?
Both.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't only do one.
We move.
Unless that one is fine. Wait, stay tuned for Ben's travel vlog.
No, that's Nolan OCG. That's going to happen eventually.
Uh,
That was supposed to happen 2 years ago. Still hasn't happened.
not on the
At
main
least I have
channel or no?
monetization now. No, it'll be on the main channel.
Oh, it'll just be the serious Nolan OCG.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going to be
that's
Nolan
cool.
OCG.
Hell yeah.
One
You're
day
gonna,
I'll go
you're
to
gonna play
Japan.
some. You're gonna play some OCG or try?
Try.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Let me see.
Suck.
Oh, apparently from I've had friends from Melbourne and stuff go over and play some OCG and they said it was a lot of fun and people were really nice.
Oh, cool.
So
See how it goes.
We have some product news. The OCG release of
Saw
the
this.
Legends of the Crystal Beast structure deck has been announced.
I
So-
stumbled across this like 2 days ago and I was like, the fuck is this? They actually committed to it?
Yeah, they said they were going to do something.
give me high rarity mammoth.
they announced it for us, not the OCG.
Wait,
They
what?
announced it
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's our day.
That's our day.
Yeah.
Yes,
the fuck?
You are on the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG website. They announced it for us.
What the fuck?
It hasn't even come out in the OCG
It's okay,
yet.
guys.
and
Guys,
they're like,
it's okay though. If you add like 4 or 5 weeks to this, that's when we'll actually get it.
To be fair, they did this for the Sacred Beast structure deck. They were like, it's been announced. You're going to have it. But then for the stuff that's decent, they're like, it's been announced.
You'll get it
6
when you
months
get it.
delay.
You get it when you get it.
Cyber Strike, let's push it back 6 months. We'll give you Imperm 6 months. So, yeah, Crystal Beast announced.
It's a funny deck.
We don't know what
We'll
the
get it on
support is
time
yet.
unless they give us good reprints.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if
In
they're
which
like
case, I'll see you in 4
droplets,
months.
We'll be like, we'll get Chalice and see you in Christmas.
And then we have the final released cards of Power of the Elements. So one of which is really interesting. It's Ausa, the Earth Channeler. Pretty much a copy paste of the Wind one, if you're familiar. So discard itself in an Earth, search an Earth of 1850 or less. You can only activate Earth monster effects for the rest of the turn.
Why do I
So
care? About
generic searcher. You don't, because your things are water and wind.
No,
Not
but
everything.
Why do we, as a collective, care about that?
Because if they're
So
making an
that
earth
makes
one, then they'll make a water one, then they'll make a fire one, and then eventually a light and a dark one.
This will also be a Starlight in the set.
Yes, because girl.
But thanks, woman tax. Yeah, okay, sure. So this doesn't inherently do anything crazy. It's just
No.
the implications.
The wind
of it are
one was
interesting.
super random, and everyone was like, why is there only a wind one? And now there isn't only a wind one.
Okay,
I need to figure out what set the Link to Rank 2 stuff is in.
Power of the Elements.
Is it Power of the Elements? So
What?
Power of the Elements is out in the OCG. Because that's a card announcement.
Yeah.
But the set must be out.
I think so.
Well, I don't know why they're announcing cards when the set's released.
Well, that's what they're saying. These are the remaining cards that they didn't know, but now we know.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That
There's
makes
a
sense.
few other ones here as well. We've got Flame Buddy Ekra, level 4 Fire Warrior, attack 15, defense 200. You can only use the first and second effects of this card once per turn. If this card is normal special summon, target a face or monster card in either player's spell or trap zone. Special summon it. You can target one other face or monster you control. Equip it to this card as an equip card. It gives a 500 attack.
Hard counters your opponent's Crystal Beasts.
No, Ben. It hard counters your opponent's Therion.
Ah. Crystal Beast, though. I
Why-
can summon
why-
my opponent's...
why are we reading
Ruby
Pack
Carbuncle. This is also Rekindling target.
True.
It is a rekindling target. There you go.
Rekindling Steel.
I think it only... special summoned. Ooh.
Yes. Rekindling Steel. Your opponent's
What is
Crystal
that
Beast strategy
thing?
is fucked.
We'll get to that in a minute. First, we have Proper Gandrake, level 3 Earth Psychic Effect, attack 500, defense 2k. Once per turn. I don't care that you don't care. Shut the fuck up. You think I don't see you? I see everything.
Why are we reading pack filler? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
why are we reading Pack Filler?
Alright, well, we'll read the cute one and then
Yeah,
we'll
look
leave.
at that little dude.
So his name is Hidden Jewel of the Hydrosphere Katrin, level 2 Water Rock Effect. You can only use first and second effect once per turn. You can discard this card during your main phase of this turn. You can normal summon one Earth or Water monster in addition to your normal summon or set. If you control an Earth monster and a Water monster while this card is in your graveyard, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field.
Okay, so link material, little
But
combo
it's
stuff,
not that good, though.
It's not amazing, but it can do some
free
stuff.
summon, sure.
So level 2, you can play in that level 2 deck.
Level dose.
You could, and I think some of them are waters and earths.
There are waters
two
and
deck.
there are earths.
I can't wait to use
I
it
have
with my
not-
Swap Frog.
I have not seen any of what that deck is, so maybe I should have a peek.
It plays Swap Frog, that's all I care about.
Hell yeah.
It plays Swap Frog and it's meta.
I think
I'm gonna play it.
is
Literally,
Swap Frog
you
the
mustn't
card
have seen
that-
any trade or sales pages because everyone is selling toad pieces like there's
Yeah.
no tomorrow.
Everyone's like,
people
I have
selling
Ultra Swap
surf-
Frogs, $5 each, please. And I'm like, I have ultis, go fuck yourself.
Dude, those ultis look so nice.
They are fucking hot.
I think
That was
I
like one of the
think-
last ultis they did.
Is it
well
is
before
it
the
Swap
newer
Frog
ones.
that has that Harry has the forum one where it says Osh Dosh Bosh?
I
I think it is. That's how, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna double check.
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
Oh no, it's Osh Dosh Bosh. It's literally what the card's name is.
On to the next announcement, Jake.
Yes, which is the next deck build pack in Amazing Defenders. Cards to make it easy to build your deck have been confirmed. That's about all we know. Release date August 20th. More information will be revealed in V-Jump and Shonen Jump next week.
Yay.
Hey guys, it's Jake here from Cowboy for Game. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen today, check out the description below. You'll find a link to subscribe to our channel where you'll find a heap more content.
More content?
More content, so much more content.
Like what?
So much more podcasts, deck lists, and highlight clips like you've seen today.
Subscribe.